Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is the Bearded Saiyan with you guys, doing a YouTube video of me playing random on the StarCraft ladder. It's been way too long since I've done a video for you guys, so here we are. Get right into it. Here I am on the bottom left, playing random, and I ended up getting Zorg this game. And we are going up against a Terran player named Mabro. Of course, everybody thinks that you're playing StarCraft 2 as random, it's all about cheese. And they're somewhat right, because you don't know what your opponent's going to do, and you kind of have to expect that from them. So, kind of going with that. Learning how to cheese first, and then later on I'm going to learn how to macro. Maybe do a little macro cheese. So he sends a very early scout, which is actually really beneficial to me. Reason why, because while it's good to know what your opponent is when they're playing random, that delays them by about a half a second. Doesn't seem like much, but in StarCraft time, it's quite substantial because it delays everything. His barracks is going to be even slower because of him doing that, because he doesn't have the money to drop down that barracks right away. Like, early on, sending workers out early definitely does hurt you. Keep that in mind, guys. And I figured this out a couple games ago, actually. So that's why I'm sharing this with you, because I just figured this out today. And so I'm dropping out a hatchery right next to the green zone. Why? Because by the time they get the Reaper over here, this is going to be about halfway done. And when I send units through the green zone, it's just going to go up that ramp even faster. So, there's that. Definitely abusing the mechanics of the map right now. So right away, I start up a queen. So, the plan here, when I make the queen, is to do a single inject and then send that queen across the map. And then behind that, what I ended up doing is I continue making queens as I'm getting the proxy hatch up. So, like I said, my proxy hatch is about halfway done right now. I believe let's see what he's looking at right now. Yeah, it's more than halfway done, but like typically when they're a little bit higher skill level, they're gonna spot this a little bit faster. But I feel like it's not gonna be spotted as it's gonna be about halfway by the time they figure out like, oh shit, I need bunkers, I need cyclones. You have to have cyclones to stop this. You can't do it. You can't stop it anywhere else. Anyway else, I mean. So he spots with the Reaper. I'm like, okay. My response to this is okay. So he has a Reaper. My response is obviously I'm making Queen still. Flying Crawler, because I'm going to be out on the map very soon. So it's like, gotta have this font in case he decides to go on the offensive, which would be actually very good for him to do right now. He should have sent that Reaper across the map. To be honest. That Queen's still going. And here's another thing. I could have got my Roach Warren in the base a lot sooner than waiting for the proxy hatch and then dropping the Roach Warren. But I feel like the trick to StarCraft is not having tech where they can see it. So like, if I had the tech in my base, the Roach Warren, and if he actually sent the Reaper like he was supposed to, what would have ended up happening is he's like, oh shit, he's making roaches, so he's gonna have a little bit more time to actually respond to that. Be like, oh, I need I need Cyclone and Siege Tank. Stop this, right? So that's being a Terran player. That's how I think when I'm playing. It's like I'm gonna send that Reaper in. I'm gonna find out exactly what it's doing. But if I make it like if I put it in like the most weird, obvious spot at the same time, it's like he's not gonna really find that very easily, is he? I mean, he knows some kind of cheese is coming, but I don't want him to be able to 100% confirm that. You know what I mean? He probably knows roaches are coming. Queen gets there, I do another inject on that.
Got a new queen leading the pack.
Spend that energy. Cancel. So I realized right here that okay, he didn't send the Reaper. Okay, this is once again from my experience as a Terran player. Like, okay, didn't send the Reaper. Cancel the second spine crawler. Why not? More units, more drones.
Hive cluster just popped out a queen.
But right now, I'm thinking that he's getting Widow Mines. Would have not been too bad of an idea, but he's actually getting Hellions right now. Which, Hellions are good, but not in this situation.
Got forces under attack out there.
He sends the Reaper in a little late.
Your forces are under attack.
I'll keep making queens, and now I'm making my roaches.
Got a new queen leading the pack.
Nice thing about doing shit like this, if they don't stop it, which I don't think I really don't think the Terran player can actually stop this from happening. He can stop it from happening if I was to do it here. But I feel like here, he can't really stop that very effectively because he's only going to have a Reaper at that point in the game. And he's not going to pull his workers that far across the map. The only way that he would be able to feasibly stop this is bunker right here. And then this would be making a cyclone. So he would have to stop the initial attack, right? So that's literally so like when the first couple of roaches actually show up, he has to stop that before I get more roaches there. If he doesn't stop it then, it's just gonna get out of control and the Terran just loses.
Got a queen.
This is a little unfortunate, the situation this single queen's in, but it did its damage. So the follow-up to what the Terran's doing is actually the right move, getting the Banshee. So, but he doesn't, it's not fast enough. For, like I said, he needs Cyclone, Tank, Banshee, or Cyclone, Tank, Liberator with a bunker to be able to stop this attack. Let's see what he's doing here. Smart that he put that up there on the high ground is what I'm doing here. Yeah. He gets his Banshee out. But right when he gets that Banshee, 3 queens are here. Because I've been producing queens this entire time. I've got 2 more that I can rally across the map. Gotta keep making them roaches.
Got forces under attack.
I could probably take another base right now. Because if I was actually playing on Macaron behind this, that would be the move for any Zerg players or random players that want to try this cheese out. So I realized what kind of the actual danger that I'm in right now, and that's this: is the cloak finishing and him getting another Banshee. I believe I start a lair. I could be wrong. Yeah, I should take another base and start my lair so that I could actually get some observers out. Overseers, I mean. Not playing Protoss this time. Well, I snipe the starport, and that's GG. So, this is just a little cheese build that I came up with, like, on the fly. I know. Shouldn't be coming up with them on the fly, but hey, that's just how I play the game, and that's how I enjoy the game. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, like or subscribe, or don't. It's up to you.